everyone! Welcome to Mommy Hacks.
Has it been a busy and stressful week for you moms? Whether you're a working or stay-at-home mom, we just want to give you a pat on the back for a job well done.
Yes, indeed, it's a job, a 24-hour job. You know, mothers, they think of others first before they could even think of themselves.
That's right.
So most of the times, we're really tired.
Yeah.
If not all the time, actually.
You know, a mom is not only a mom, but also a wife, also a homemaker, a manager. All of those things are rolled into one. So, you know, the description that we have for a job really is that it's endless. But you know, it's a job that really we wouldn't exchange for the world.
That's right, and that's why we're here to give moms creative solutions to make life easier and more fun, even for just 30 minutes. Here on Mommy Hacks.
Wake up your taste buds with a burst of flavors.
It's a surprise in my mouth. Light up your home with DIY lamps. Woo!
I did it.
Are you in an emotional limbo after giving birth?
You are sad, feeling hopeless, feeling down almost all the time, most of the day, and every day.
Know more about postpartum depression with Dr. Bolet Bautista. Did you know that you can make mood lighting with a couple of household items? Rika has put her DIY skills to a test. Let's see what she came up with.
Do you have large tin cans and empty glass jars at home? Well, it's time to do something exciting with them. Today, I will show you how to turn those into delightful decorative lamps that will surely give your home a playful twist. It's time to light up here on Handy Mom.
For a tin can lamp, we'll need large or medium can, best with plastic lids, LED garland lights, or more popularly called Christmas lights, a hand drill, paint of your color choice, old newspapers or manila paper, and a pair of gloves.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now is to drill holes on the can. So to do that, we need a hand drill, which is actually my first time to use this. So pray for me as I do this. And hold your breath. And I'll try to do this. Woo! I did it. See, it's a bit wobbly. But if I can do it, you can do it. You can do it, Handy Mom.
Drill sides and bottom of the can. If you want to create hole designs, you may do so. Make sure there are enough spaces between holes.
Now we are done drilling the holes, it's time for us to paint the can. Before I show you how this can completely turns into a lamp, let me show you what we're gonna do with a glass jar.
For our masking tape wrapped glass jars, we will need a clean and clear medium or large glass jar, masking tape, a can of colored spray paint, small candles, old newspapers or manila paper, a pair of gloves, and scissors.
First off, you have to make sure that the jar is clean inside and out. Next, we're gonna put the masking tape around it to make a pattern of your own. So it really depends on you what kind of pattern you want to put on your jar. After applying the tape on the jar for your very own pattern, we can now spray away. First, put it upside down on your newspaper or vanilla paper, doesn't matter, so your floor doesn't get the paint on it. And then, just spray away.
Once paint is fully dry, just remove the tapes from the jar and put candle inside.
Now, it's time to light up our lamps. Remember our can? I actually put Christmas lights inside. And this is how we're gonna light it.
And there was a play of lights. Choose one or use both rustic chic lamps to illuminate your next indoor or outdoor celebration.
Are you ready to try this handy mom project yourself? To download the instructions, visit www.facebook.com/mommyhackstv.
If your family is a fan of sugar, spice, and everything nice, well, you shouldn't miss this next recipe. And joining us still today is Chef Peachy Alberta of the Peach Kitchen.
Hello again, Cheska.
Hi! So we're gonna do something different. This time, it's dessert. It's like a spin-off of turon.
Healthier version, choose your fruit, but we're going to be using some liquor this time.
Ooh,
All
interesting.
right? Don't worry, for the kids, it's gonna burn out anyway, so it's not gonna harm them.
For our fruity nutty fritters, we need 1 piece apple, finely chopped, 15 grams of raisins, 2 pieces of kiwi, finely chopped, 1 piece lemon, 100 grams seedless grapes, finely chopped, 100 grams of white sugar, 75 ml of honey, 1 liter of corn oil, 10 ml of cherry brandy, a pinch of rock salt, medium spring roll wrappers, a pinch of nutmeg, 1 piece large egg, walnut sliced into small pieces.
All right, let's start this off with some butter. There you go.
So
Now, quickly. All right, now you gotta turn this around.
just turn it. I don't have to use the...
No, just turn it around because we just need the flavor of the walnuts in there. On extremely low heat.
How long do I
Until
let it roast?
you basically see it browning up a little bit. Kindly
Okay, so
mix
do I-
around. Take it away from the heat and let it drip over here. Okay. All right, now you gotta take that butter back.
Reason being is you want the taste of the
Walnuts in
walnuts
there.
there.
Now you can add your apples. Go ahead, you can use all. And then your kiwi and then your grapes.
My first time to actually cook fruits.
Okay, now you gotta put in that cherry brandy with some honey and some sugar and the cran raisins.
Any particular brandy or not really?
Well, we used cherry brandy specifically because we're gonna let kids eat it. Okay. There you go. Now, kindly put in a pinch of the rock salt. Salt basically enhances the flavor of sugar. Kindly squeeze in that lemon. You want to use that? Okay. There you go. Okay. There you go.
This is supposed to give it like a tangy feel.
And then you can zest the lemon right
Okay.
over there.
Okay,
Now.
there was a tip that you gave me a while ago. You told me to make sure that to make sure that I don't get the skin too white when I...
Right, because
When I
it's gonna
grate
get
it.
bitter. So you gotta like turn and turn and turn. You can put in a bit more pressure. Okay.
How do I get everything?
Okay, here you go. This is your cherry brandy.
Yeah,
Pour it over that.
Pour it
So
over.
that,
it falls off.
yeah, it falls off.
Ooh.
Okay. And then now you increase the heat so that you vaporize the alcohol all the way to the highest. If you don't mind, kindly taste it because it should be sweet. Because I would still add more honey and some sugar. Careful.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. It's a surprise in my mouth. It's a sudden burst of all these flavors. It's so
So
good.
is it sweet enough for you?
Mm.
Okay. Are you familiar with the flavors of
Yes,
nutmeg?
yes,
Do
I
you
am.
think you want to add some?
We can, yeah, we can.
Just a little bit because it's a very strong flavored
yeah, actually.
spice,
it is.
right? Okay, that's more than enough.
I think I can do this at home.
Of course you can. You're such a great student. Of course you can. Now that's gonna take about maybe 3 to 5 minutes more. I think for your kids, they might find that a bit sour.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Why? I think they'll
It's
like
not very sweet. If you think they'll like it, then that's okay.
I think they'll like it naman. If I want it to be a bit sweet, what do you suggest?
I would put in both the sugar, the white sugar, and the honey.
Really? You think we should try it?
I
Just for the
think so. Maybe just
heck
a
of-
little.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So this is
That one.
the sugar.
That's the white sugar.
So just a pinch?
No,
Everything?
maybe half of that.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So that also it becomes a syrup on its own.
Plus with the honey pa. Really? Okay. I am not gonna contradict the chef. She's the chef.
And some of the honey.
Alright, so now that we're done putting everything inside, what do we do next?
And if you'll notice the syrup, it's already reduced.
Yeah.
It doesn't have much of the water from the main fruit.
Why,
So now
why do you reduce it?
the flavors concentrate. Since we're wrapping them into spring rolls, we can't have them super wet. Kindly transfer that onto this bowl.
Now,
Now it's steaming and then we drop it into that bowl. There you go. Just so the heat goes away. You've never wrapped.
no, never.
Do I have to show you first or you think you want to do it yourself based on...
I'd really like to see you do it first.
Okay. So we're gonna put it more or less here in the middle, not at the very end, huh? Because like I said, I'm just gonna push that back. Okay, let's put some of the walnuts. There you go. This is what I mean. You push it.
Okay. It looks like a dog bone.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? Because it's so thick. Yes, it does.
Okay, so...
Okay, and then now you're gonna fry it. You can start, although...
Oh, it's behaved. Yay! Now it's time for me to try my...
Congratulations.
I know, thank you.
so
my
good.
teacher chef. So now I'm gonna try my turon, but I'm gonna eat it the old school way. It's really good. It's really a surprise to my taste palette.
Uh-huh.
And I'm so happy that there's another version of turon sa saba, diba?
Turon na saba, yeah.
Yes. So thank you so much, Chef. One of the more fruitful episodes that I've done here in Mommy Hacks, and I hope everybody
Has a
also-
happy tummy.
Yes, the happy dance, and see you all again next time. Happy eating! This recipe was made possible by Electrolux. For a copy of today's newbie kitchen recipe, visit www.facebook.com/mommyhackstv. Not many really understand how postpartum depression can affect a new mom. So we've invited a clinical psychologist to shed light on this condition.
Dr. Violeta Bautista, who is also known as Doc Bollet, is the founder-president of Care and Counsel Wholeness Center. Her approach to therapy is known as the wellness approach, and she is also the head of the clinical psychology of UP Diliman. Hi, Doc Bollet!
Hi!
Hi,
Nice to have you
Cheska
with us.
and Rika.
Yeah, hi Doc Bollet. So Doc Bollet, we'll be talking about postpartum depression. What is postpartum depression?
Well, postpartum depression is a kind of major clinical depression. In the Diagnostic Statistical Manual, that is... don't worry, I'll explain. It identifies postpartum depression in a different name. It's referred to as Peripartum Depression.
Peripartum
Yes, it's the kind of depression that takes place either during pregnancy or immediately after pregnancy.
Okay.
You are sad, feeling hopeless, feeling down almost all the time. And the things that you used to enjoy, you don't seem to be interested in anymore, okay? Your ability to absorb, concentrate, focus on tasks on hand seems to be lessened. There's change in your sleep patterns, either tulog ng tulog o ayaw matulog. And then your self-esteem is shot. You think you're no good, you're not doing well as a mom, you're not going to bring up your kids well. You could even entertain thoughts of committing suicide.
What about, that I've read about it, that when she looks at her baby, she's angry at her baby. Is that part of it?
It can be, or it could just be one short reaction. It happened to me. When I saw my newborn baby, I said, oh my goodness, she looks like my mother-in-law. And during that time, I wasn't doing well with my mother-in-law. But eventually, we're okay.
You're
we
okay
lived
now,
a
yeah.
harmonious life.
How can we really diagnose? Like, do we go to a clinic when we have all 5 of these symptoms?
Those are telltale signs.
Okay.
But you're not sure. Maybe you're just being so concerned.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe it's just the baby blues. So you consult a professional.
Consult a professional.
Yes.
Can you tell your
That's
OB-GYN first about it?
You could, because one reminder to us when we are going through major changes in life, and having a baby is a major change,
Yes.
is to be open and let people come into your life so you could share. And if there's anything unusual, then people who are in the know, those who have had so many babies before, can tell us, naku Rika, ganyan lang yan.
Oh, yeah.
Oo,
That's so
how-
comforting.
Yes, but if it
Yes.
persists for more than 2 weeks, and the impact is very strong, it gets in
Right.
the way of happiness, then maybe you have to take note and bring them to a
A professional. Okay. But is there a way to prevent it? Because some women, di ba nga, wala. Like kami ni Cheska, we didn't really go through it. Was there something that we did probably that helped us to not go through it?
Let me share some of the things that mothers, infanticipating mothers, can be mindful of. Maybe we could think in terms of 4 or 5 S's.
Okay.
Okay, it's good to remember when you have
Yes,
these acronyms.
very good way to
okay?
recall this. O, sige,
So,
may test tayo
well,
mamaya, Cheka.
One S is self-care.
Self-care.
You know, when you're going through this normal, exciting experience of pregnancy, take care of yourself.
Okay.
Have regular hours of sleep, okay? Exercise,
Yes.
eat nutritious foods, keep a positive mind, you know?
Positive mind, yes.
Yes, very important because women tend not to take care of themselves. We tend to take care of others. And we
Yes.
tend to think maybe I'm going to be selfish if I attend to myself. No. Self-care is important for all women, especially for pregnant women.
Self-care.
Notes na po siya.
I need to.
Alaga.
We need
Oo,
this.
alaga sa sarili. Come to think of it, who takes care of mothers? There are people who take care of babies. Husbands say, thank God for my wife who takes care of me. But who takes care of mothers? Kaya kailangan self-care. 2S is self-monitoring.
Self-monitoring.
So you observe yourself, without being paranoid or obsessive about it. Just how am I going through life now that I'm pregnant? What are my reactions like? Am I going through this period in a happy way? Or are there things happening within me and around me that doesn't seem to be healthy and happy? And so if your self-monitoring scheme tells you, no, it's negative, then you have to do something about it. So that's 2. The third one is share, okay?
Share.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
So the best things in life is having friends
That's true.
Yeah.
and relatives to be open to,
Tama.
to share your experience with.
And siguro,
Okay.
Doktora, what our viewers can remember, not only to your friends and relatives, most especially to your partner. Kasi yan ang katabi mo. He's the person that you're with 24/7, that you share intimate moments with. So you should be able to tell him.
Ang galing naman ni Cheska.
Ay, sabi niya, ay,
Why would we forget to share with our partners?
That is true.
Wherein they should be our best friend.
Exactly.
Tama.
And the mother sharing with the prospective father about her experiences help prepare the father. So fourth would be seek skills and knowledge. There's no school naman where we learn about how to be a new mother. We buy books, we log into the internet, we ask people to teach us what are the characteristics of babies, and how am I going to take care of myself, of my baby when she or he comes out. And then, of course, the last S is stress manage. So we identify what stressors can be eliminated, what stressors can be moderated, what stressors can be postponed. I'm not going to deal with that right now. And what stressors just need to be accepted. It's just a part of my life. I just lift it up to God.
if there are dads or husbands watching us right now, what can they do to support a pregnant woman or a woman who's going through PPD?
Our partners are our helpmates. So they are our primary source of support. Okay? So the best way to support is to make the person happy. Because people who are happy, it's like they've had a shot of vaccines that inoculates them from the negativities of life. So be naturally, wholesomely yourself. Be attentive to the needs of your wife because she may be experiencing some new things. So it's good to draw them out.
So I guess men, be sensitive when you have a wife who just gave birth and who looks sad all the time, di ba? A little sensitivity goes a long, long way. That's for the husbands, right? But Doc, earlier you were telling me that actually dads also get PPD. Is this right?
Oh yes, most definitely.
How?
So, yeah, fathers and not only mothers can experience PDD.
You mean they have the same signs?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Like they get sad, they
They-
don't get to do normal tasks anymore?
they get clinically depressed.
Because,
What
for
are the
reason?
common reasons?
Oo.
Well, I guess the same when you have less social support, when you were not prepared for the marriage and for the pregnancy, when the delivery has been difficult, even traumatic, the mother's health as well as the baby's life has been compromised, when there had been a series of miscarriages.
Just goes back to what Cheska was saying earlier, that they share kasi, they share the same thing. It's actually not just solely the woman's part to have a baby, but the whole change includes kasi din the husband. Oo nga
Yes.
naman.
What a beautiful thing to remind our viewers. Pregnancy is a normal experience.
Oh, yes.
Secondly, it's normally a joyful experience. And thirdly, I like what you said a while ago when we were chit-chatting, that pregnancy is a shared experience. You know, we tend to think a pregnancy is just the experience of the mother. No, it is not. It should not be. It's the husband and the wife who made the baby.
Exactly.
And they're both expecting and watching over the growth of the baby inside the mother's womb.
We're talking about women who have husbands or partners, but how about those who don't have, for whatever reason it may be?
Okay, it's good that you mentioned that because studies have shown that compared to women with partners, there are more single mothers, single parenting mothers who are experiencing PPD. So, of course, there's less social support, there could be a stigma that they're worrying about. So, they need expression of support from our community. Okay, we need to visit them, inquire on how they are doing.
Ako, thank you, Doc. You know, I'm sure kami pa ni Cheka, we want you to stay.
Madami pa kami questions.
Answer all of our questions, but thank you for being here.
Well, I enjoyed this conversation. Very real and very intelligent.
Thank you, thank you.
Away with the stinky odor of your carpet.
Vacuum clean your carpet, then sprinkle baking soda generously all over it. Let sit for several hours or overnight. Vacuum up the baking soda.
And right now, that's all the time that we have. Thanks for being with us. And of course, we'll see you next week here on
Mommy Hacks. Next week on Mommy Hacks.
Make sure that your glasses are actually clean. Now you can start painting.
What are we exactly cooking?
It's called chicken pita wraps with dark chocolate.
Chicken Pita wraps with dark chocolates. Wow!
How important is that to teach our kids about financial discipline?
Imparting this knowledge to our children is very important as young as they are so that they will develop these habits and not depart from it.